Courtney, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, you would think with George Kambosos losing his 3 belts and getting dominated in his own backyard, losing almost every single round, you would think that it would be the Australian fans and Australian media that would be the most disappointed, the most upset, the most disheartened. But the reality is there were people that were far more upset and disappointed, and they didn't even come from Australia. They came from America. ESPN's own blow-by-blow announcer, Joe Tessitore, he was so disgusted with Devin Haney dominating the fight against George Kambosos that there were times when Joe Tessitore would just go completely silent. And I'm saying he would do this sometimes a minute straight, not a word from him. That is the complete contrary of what a blow-by-blow announcer is supposed to do. Your job is to call all of the shots landed. You're supposed to be animated, enthusiastic. Joe Tessitore was none of that. ESPN, they might as well have just paid him for sitting in the crowd with the Australian fans, because Joe Tessitore, he called this fight the exact same way a fan would be watching a fight or watching their favorite team getting completely dominated, getting shut out. This is the exact way Joe Tessitore was calling this fight as a blow-by-blow announcer. It was so bad that Tim Bradley, he had to do his job and he had to do Joe Tessitore's job. It was Tim Bradley that was doing the blow-by-blow. I'm gonna play a clip for you guys just so you can hear exactly what I'm talking about. In this clip, you guys will see, or you guys will hear, Tim Bradley constantly doing the oohs and the oh, nice punch here and there. He's calling the blows, and Joe Tessitore, he goes silent for almost 40 seconds to a minute? And this is just one example. He did this throughout the entire fight. Check out this clip.
And Haney's throwing everything. Everything. Kambosos looks bewildered right now. He has no idea what's going on. All he knows is he's getting hit. Ooh, heads came together right there.
Break. Hey, watch your hands.
Story of the night has been that jab of Haney. Oh, it's destroying Kambosos. Shredding his face little by little. Disrupting his timing. Taking his heart. Not allowing him to do anything. Ooh. And setting up shots like that, that right hand. Short right hand from Haney. Oh my goodness. You're seeing a young master at work. That's what you're seeing right now, folks at home. A young master at work.
End of round number 7.
Guys, I counted 1 minute and 30 seconds that Joe Tessitore, the blow-by-blow announcer, didn't have one single thing to say. And Tim Bradley, he had to call the entire fight by himself. This happened throughout the fight, guys. Joe Tessitore was so emotionally attached to his racist agenda that he allowed it to interfere with him doing his job. There was only like 1 or 2 times where he showed any type of excitement in this entire fight, and you probably guessed it, it was when George Kambosos landed a punch.
Look for that uppercut of Kambosos to find a home.
Oh! That time, he paid the price coming forward.
And all of a sudden, for a good 5 seconds in the whole fight, Joe Tessitore, he sounded like a blow-by-blow announcer. There was another moment in the fight where Joe Tessitore, instead of criticizing George Kambosos for showing Devin Haney so much respect, only throwing 1 or 2 punches at a time, and not even landing the majority of those punches that he threw, Joe Tessitore, he found a way to criticize Devin Haney for not taking enough risk as he was dominating the fight. Tim Bradley, he responded to Joe Tessitore, and he said that Devin Haney is doing everything in this fight. But he started it off by saying, at this level of fighting, it's about winning. That's the most important thing.
You feel like you are controlling things and managing things so well with the jab. Do you start taking just enough risk?
These moments, Tess, it's about winning. That's it, winning. That's what it's about. Stay simple, it's working. There's no need, he'll know when it's time to step it up. But right now, Kambosos is extremely dangerous. He's still hot.
Right hand to the body from Haney.
And Haney's throwing everything. Everything. Kambosos looks bewildered right now. He has no idea what's going on. All he knows is he's getting hit.
You see, when Joe said, why doesn't Devin Haney take more risk? The translation is, why doesn't Devin make more mistakes? Why doesn't he put his hands down every once in a while? Why doesn't he throw the right punch that will leave him open for a perfect counter for George Kambosos to hit him with something? Why is Devin making this fight so difficult for George Kambosos? Why is Devin putting the video game on very hard mode? He can't just put the game on easy mode for a couple of rounds? This is exactly what Joe Tessitore was saying. What is the point of me sitting here watching this fight ringside if Devin Haney is not going to give George Kambosos any chance to win? This Kambosos loss for all of the belts, oh man, this hurt Joe Tessitore and the rest of ESPN's old media gang, Max Kellerman, Mark Kriegel. This hurt them a lot. I don't even know if Joe Tessitore can recover. I mean, the man was having an emotional breakdown during the fight. He couldn't even do his job. He couldn't even call the fight, at least not fully. Let me go ahead and play this clip and give you guys an idea, an example of how real blow-by-blow announcers often call boxing matches. This is the UK team, Sky Sports Boxing. They're calling the George Kambosos Devin Haney fight. And it is just amazing to me that the UK blow-by-blow announcer is actually showing Devin Haney way more respect than the American Joe Tessitore was. And I shouldn't even say way more, because Joe Tessitore, he didn't show Devin Haney any respect. Just check out this clip. This is only like a 1-minute clip, or at least I'm gonna play some of the audio from the 1-minute clip of the highlights that they put up. Listen to this.
That wand of a left hand, the jab, proving very difficult for Kambosos to find a way around. He's gone down to the body as well. Haney, this is very impressive. Right hand too from the American. And the feint too. But a right hand from Kambosos was a good shot, and the crowd will rally behind every time he does that.
Now, you guys remember that clip I played of Joe Tessitore where he went completely silent for over 1.5 minutes, right? Well, it's so crazy because at that same time in the fight, that was the last minute of the 7th round. At that exact same time in the fight, when Joe Tessitore was completely silent, listen to what the UK blow-by-blow announcer was saying.
Bouncing on his feet, trying to get close, but Haney's out of range, and back with that rapier-like jab, the right hand as well that follows.
Yeah, sharp right hand count that was.
He might not be Floyd Mayweather, but there's glimpses, there's flashes of some real quality, and you can see where he's learnt his trade.
Yeah, no, lovely long-range boxing.
Never did the UK blow-by-blow announcer go even 30 seconds without calling any punches. Now, this is what the commentator said in the last round of the fight.
Shown from George Kambosos Jr. This crowd can be proud of, but it is a sparkling, dazzling display. 8,000 miles from home to light up the lightweight division. A dream performance and a defining night, surely, for Devin Haney.
It's just so amazing because the guy that was talking right there He was pretty much saying all of the same things that Tim Bradley was saying during the fight. And they were both also showing both fighters the same level of respect, giving them the credit when they deserve the credit. You see, at the end of the day, it's not about being partial. It's not about being a fan of Devin Haney's or George Kambosos. It's about showing integrity and being professional when you have a job to do. And Joe Tessitore is showing how difficult it is for him to do the job when he is completely emotionally attached. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues. So make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
And how has this changed your life, man?
It's going good. It's going good. I feel younger, I look younger. Picking up the young girls. I just get scratched that, but it's been good. It's been good. I like the look. I like the feel. I feel more confident now. It was money well spent.
Now, in terms of the response, what has been people said, like, as people being like, hey, you know, what do you have on your head, or things of that sort?
The most response I get is like, yo, what barber you go to? They get, such a close shave with, everything lined up so sharp and everything. And, then I go into explaining to them the procedure, what I had done and everything. It's like, I would never done it.
Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram.